You are listening to Got the Morbs, an oddcast with Aaron.
And Beth.
And Ken.
We got something for you today. Beth won't tell us what it is, but she says it's so long it needs 2 parts.
Maybe 3.
3 parts.
Maybe.
A trilogy.
Maybe. I am really proud of the title that I came up with for the series and the title I came up with for this installment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Lay it on us.
Because there's a lot of alliteration.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
So this series is called Mad Medicine.
Oh,
Okay.
This is part 1.
that's not that much alliteration, actually.
Listen.
2.
It's
Bloodletting,
coming.
blubber, and birth control.
Wow.
Oh.
See?
Whoa.
What do these 3 things have to do with each other?
They're all mad medicine.
Okay.
What does this have to do with Got
bloodletting,
the
yeah.
Morbs? I guess we'll find out.
So for centuries, healers just applied the reasoning that fit the world as they saw it. For a long time, nobody understood why diseases happened, anything
True.
like that.
True.
Medicine was more of an art than a science. But like today, patients generally accepted what their doctors told them to do without asking too many questions. So here's some of the things that people accepted as treatments for things.
This sounds like RFK Jr. is
Yeah.
giving advice.
Let's hear it.
Cut a raccoon's dick off
I took a lot of heroin.
and put it in your coffee.
Did you hear he's going to be at the City Club soon?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Let's throw raccoon dicks at him.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's do it.
Raccoon dicks?
So
You heard that, right?
No. I heard something about him killing a bear and strapping
Oh,
it to his roof.
And a whale. He cut off a whale's head, and the blood and juice was like dripping down their minivan. All his kids
The
were in the
fuck?
car. And
What a
then he
fucked up-
picked up roadkill and cut off a raccoon's penis to study later.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And he
Not to-
swam in sewage. You heard about that one,
He
right?
looks like he swam in sewage.
Yeah.
So bloodletting.
Okay.
I assume both of you have kind of heard something about bloodletting in the past.
Yeah. Leeches.
Yep.
Hey, Jinx, you owe me a leech.
You owe me a Coke.
I could get a beer. Okay, so it was the most common medical practice performed by surgeons from antiquity through the late 19th century. I've got a timeline here. So ancient times began with the ancient Sumerians, Egyptians, and very popular in Greece and Rome. Many physicians believed in the concept of humors. And you've heard of these too, right?
Mhm.
The 4 basic substances in the human body, they must stay balanced to maintain health. Blood, phlegm, black bile, and yellow bile, which correspond to classical Greek elements of air, water, earth, and fire.
Captain
respectively.
Mhm. Badia. Is that who that's by?
That's Earth. Yeah. September. Black bile, yellow bile.
So they thought that people got sick because they had excess blood in their body, which was called plethora.
That's weird.
The symptoms were fever, apoplexy, which is a stroke or ruptured aneurysm, and headache. So
How did they think you would get extra blood in your body?
who knows? So to balance the humors / expel disease, doctors would, here's some different ways they do it. They would remove blood by cutting veins or using leeches.
Mm-hmm.
They would give emetics to induce vomiting, or they would give diuretics to induce a
Diarrhea.
lot of peeing.
Oh, sorry.
No.
That was diarrhea.
No,
To
coffee.
induce what? I talked over you.
Remember every time I had like coffee,
Yeah,
I would always
yeah.
say
Coffee
coffee's
is
a
a
diuretic
diuretic.
when I had to go pee.
I thought of that when I was typing this.
I would just
Yeah.
leave and just look at Beth and be like, coffee's a diuretic.
Yeah.
And she knew I was going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I mean, not like right there, but leaving to go to the bathroom.
Pooping?
No, peeing.
Oh, makes me poop.
So the idea was based on menstruation because they believed that having a period rid women's bodies of bad humors.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, oh, yeah, we can do that. You can just cut into your arm.
Oh, yeah.
Same thing. So ancient Egypt, they reportedly based the idea on hippos.
Excuse me?
So hipposudoric acid.
Oh, not a hippo. Like,
Yeah.
oh.
Hipposudoric acid.
That's what they sound like, right?
Kinda.
No, that was Uncle Dick.
Uncle Dick. Did he
Did
sound
he
like
ever
that?
sound like that?
No, when I would call over there, he'd be like, hello.
It's just like a hippo.
Okay. The hippo.
Oh, my God.
You go see the hippo in the zoo, and he's like, hello. Okay, so hipposudoric acid is a natural sunscreen and antimicrobial agent secreted in a hippo's skin.
Okay,
And
so it is hippos.
When it comes out, it's red. So the Egyptians were like, oh, it's blood.
Oh, of course.
And they scratched themselves to relieve illness, I
What?
bet. I don't know.
Hippos?
Yeah.
Are scratching themselves?
Hippos
Yeah,
can't do
that's-
anything.
that's
with
what the
their
Egyptians
legs and arms
thought.
are so tiny.
Yes.
The Egyptians thought that. I don't know. So some Egyptian burials reportedly contain bloodletting instruments. In Greece, Greek anatomist/physician Aristratus believed many diseases were caused by plethoras in the blood. He prescribed exercise, sweating, reduced food intake, and vomiting. His student Herophilus, who is later known as the father of anatomy, supported bloodletting.
I like how he prescribed vomiting.
Yeah.
Go home and barf.
I have so much blood. I need to barf.
Barf.
And then another Greek guy, Galen, he discovered that arteries contained blood, not air. They all thought the arteries had air in them. I don't know.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Wait a minute. There's blood in these.
So blood was considered the dominant humor.
But wait, why wouldn't they say humans should scratch themselves to get rid of the blood?
I think she said they did.
No,
'cause
hippos did.
Well, they would scratch as in
They're
like
self-harming for
scratch a
for health.
Self-harming for health.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah,
Sounds like the name of a book.
Oh my God.
for your health.
I'm just picturing someone like scratching
Yeah.
their leg.
I'm so healthy. Ah! Oh, like a hippo.
I'm like a hippo?
Yeah, I'm hungry for scratches.
Oh my God.
I'm hungry.
Okay.
Are you going to talk about leeches?
Oh, we're getting there.
Okay.
So they created a complex system for bloodletting. Here's two key concepts that it was built on. Blood is created and used up. It doesn't circulate, so it stagnates in your extremities.
So it's like oil in your car.
Yeah. And humoral
Need a blood
balance
change.
is the basis of illness or health. They determined how much blood to remove based on age, constitution, season, weather, and location, and developed instructions based on these criteria. Depending on the diagnosis, a certain amount of blood was let either from veins or arteries and either distant or close to the affected area. The more severe a disease was, the more blood they would take. And for some reason, fevers required the most. Bled those people dry.
Probably was making it worse. I
Yeah.
would imagine.
Different blood vessels were linked with different organs. So I don't know how this works, but if you had a liver problem, they'd cut a vein in your right hand. But if you had a spleen problem, they'd cut the vein in your left hand.
Okay.
They had all kinds of ideas. I don't know. So then we get to the Middle Ages. Medieval docs prescribed bloodletting for everything from sore throat to plague. They used bleeding charts that showed how bleeding sites on the body align with planets and the zodiac.
I don't think they should be messing with plague blood. You know?
Well,
Yeah.
that's how it became a plague. Most physicians considered themselves above surgery because they were in academia. So the surgeries were commonly performed by barber surgeons.
What?
Um,
They don't want to get their hands dirty?
well,
That's
yeah, and
what?
surgical mortality was very high due to blood
Oh, so
loss.
they just didn't want to
They
get
didn't want
blamed?
to get
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Let
the barber
barbers do
surgeons
it.
did it. Barber surgeons were some of the most common European medical practitioners of the time. Originally, they cared for soldiers during and after battle, and they were employed in monasteries to take care of the monks.
Did they do the cool monk haircuts? Where
Yeah.
they like shave just the
What
middle?
is the name of that? There's a name for that.
Bald.
No.
Bald with the ring of hair.
They often began their apprenticeship learning how to shave people so that they would have income while they were learning the more complicated stuff.
Sure, of course.
In addition to haircuts and shaves, barber surgeons would do bloodletting, treat wounds and abscesses, pull teeth, set fractures, prepare ointments, and even amputate limbs. The traditional red and white barber pole represents blood and bandages.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
In England, bloodletters would smell, touch, and taste the blood to diagnose patients.
No.
They would also put bowls full of blood on their windowsills to attract customers.
Oh, did they have like 4 guys outside like ba 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 blood, come and drain your blood? You know?
Barbershop quartet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is that where the quartet? came
Yeah,
from?
barbershop quartet.
Hmm. She's like, yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
I did my best to pick out the
yeah.
facts of this
No, that's
one.
a thing.
Yeah, I
know
did my
that.
best to corroborate all of this.
Exactly.
All right, so bowls of blood. And you asked me what was morbid about this.
Bowls of
Bowls of
blood.
All right, so from the
That's a good
17th,
band name.
the 17th to 19th centuries, bloodletting was used to treat almost any disease. Acne, asthma, cancer, cholera, coma, convulsions, diabetes, epilepsy, gangrene, gout, herpes, indigestion, insanity, jaundice, leprosy, ophthalmia, which is an inflamed eyeball, plague, pneumonia, scurvy, smallpox, stroke, tetanus, tuberculosis, and about 100 more.
Wow.
What about blue balls?
What the hell?
It might be another one of those 100. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Also used to treat hemorrhaging. So if you had like a nosebleed or hemorrhoids or excessive menstruation,
Give us some more blood.
they would be like, yep, the only way we're going to stop you from bleeding is to
Take
take
more.
more blood out. It was done before surgery or childbirth to prevent inflammation.
No.
And it was also done before amputation to remove the amount of blood believed to circulate in that limb.
Is this going to address how many mortalities there are?
No.
Oh my God.
Some people even thought it would heal a broken heart.
Oh.
I don't think.
Give me your blood.
No. Withdrawal of enough blood to cause fainting was considered beneficial. So some doctors wouldn't end the session until the patient started to like pass out.
And then you don't get juice and crackers.
No.
Right. A few different methods were used. So phlebotomy or venesection is the most common. Blood was drawn from one or more large external veins, like the forearm or the neck. Arteriotomy was blood drawn from a punctured artery, generally in the temples.
Oof.
Scarification, not to be confused with that thing where people like scrape things into their bodies. Isn't that what that is?
What?
They like make scars on their
Yeah, I know.
bodies for
Oh.
art or whatever. It is not that. It's different.
Scrape things. into
Scrape,
their
that's what I
bodies.
thought. I like envisioned someone scraping a powder into their wounds or something. I thought, okay, like scarring themselves, like
Yeah.
tattoos.
Yeah.
like
Blood was
tribal.
drawn from superficial vessels. They often used a syringe, a spring-loaded lancet, or a glass cup containing heated air to produce a vacuum, which is called cupping.
I had cupping done on my back, on my lower back. 'cause I had
Oh,
back
that's what
pain.
they did?
It was not heated, but it was just put the cups and lift it.
You could also use a scarificator, a spring-loaded steel mechanism with gears that snapped blades in and out through the slits in a circular motion.
No, thank you.
So-
I will not choose
You should
that.
see what I'm doing with my hands right now. You would
She's
understand.
doing a little bit of a disco dance.
Leeching became especially popular in the early 19th century as treatment for venereal disease, hysteria, epilepsy, food poisoning, and farts.
Fart!
What?
The farts.
What? Tony's ripping big ones. Put a couple leeches on him. Where do you put the leeches for farts? Right on the tutor?
Right on the
Suck up the
tutor.
farts?
Oh my God.
Leech's saliva contains a blood thinner that keeps it from coagulating and an anesthetic that keeps the bites painless. Leeches have 10 stomachs for digesting,
Oh,
3 jaws with 100 teeth per jaw.
no.
Practitioners put leeches on the parts of body associated with the complaint.
So then, yeah, butts.
If you had a headache, they put them on your temples. If you had vertigo, they put them behind your ears. If you had menstrual issues, they put them on your upper thighs or on your cervix.
On your cervix?
No.
Yeah.
The cervix is in there.
Keep those leeches away from my cervix.
Yes.
Oh.
And then leeching chairs were created
Oh, that's fun.
that had a hole in the seat for anal leeching.
Oh,
Anal for the
my
farts. Yeah.
Probably for the farts and the
The
hemorrhoids.
farts and the queefs. Yeah.
I want an antique leeching chair.
Yeah.
With a hole. for
I always
my
wanted
butt.
one of those jars that was for the leeches.
Oh,
You seen those?
I thought, and maybe I'm wrong. I might be totally off on this. Isn't there some validity to the leech thing? Like,
Yeah, they
people
still-
still do
they
that.
still do it.
Okay, that's what that was my
What
question.
she just said about like
Yeah. So they were onto something.
they were.
the
They walked
coagulating
so we
blood
could
and
run.
The French imported 40 million leeches per year for medical purposes, and England imported 6 million a year just from France. They also got more from other places. In the 19th century, leech shapes were embroidered onto dresses because fashion.
Leech
Because-
shapes.
Yeah. They would like,
Like
embroider leeches onto like women's clothes.
like old like graphic tees,
Yeah.
but like for dresses.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the leeching procedure went as follows. Apply to clean, freshly shaved skin because they don't like stubble. You may apply milk, sugar water, or fresh blood to the area to attract them. They are thought to bite more vigorously if dunked in beer or wine.
Oh.
Most would fall off after about 15 minutes, but sometimes doctors had to remove them by sprinkling salt on their heads, and then they would just fall off. Once the leeches are removed, they would wrap the skin in warm linen or put a patient in a warm bath to keep the blood flowing. When they're used inside the body, like on the tonsils,
No.
Or the cervix.
Medieval practitioners had patients gargle with goat urine to coax them out.
How you gargling for your cervix?
What, of all the things?
No, not your when it's on your tonsils.
I know that. How are
Here's some
they
goat
getting it out of
pee.
your
Spit that thing out.
cervix?
We put goat pee in there. Why?
Yeah, a turkey baster of goat pee.
I know the salt, because the salt makes like muscles contract.
You put salt
Oh,
on
I have no
slugs,
idea.
so
Yeah, like it. Yeah, I don't know what the goat pee is about.
One leech can be used up to 50 times.
Hmm.
So they did that, but they also spread disease from one patient to the next. So that wasn't such
brilliant
a great idea.
Brilliant.
In 1791, historians believe that Mozart may have died from bloodletting for potential poisoning. Bloodletting was also popular in the U.S. Benjamin Rush, who signed the Declaration of Independence, saw the state of arteries as the key to disease. He recommended high levels of bloodletting and called it heroic depletion therapy.
Oh.
The prescription for mania was 20 to 40 ounces of blood taken at once. Early and copious bleeding are wonderful in calming people because of the fatigue and anemia.
There you go. I mean, yeah, it works.
True.
Not the best way of going about it.
At the height of the yellow fever epidemic in Philadelphia, Rush's lawn had so much congealed blood on it that it stank and buzzed with flies,
That's
quote unquote.
Oh,
He would just throw it out into his yard after he
nasty.
collected it. 1799, George Washington was bled heavily after developing a throat infection. They took 124 to 126 ounces out of him over a 10-hour period
Is that a lot? I don't-
before he died. Yes.
Oh.
And he died because of that?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
know that.
The doctors also made him drink a mixture of molasses, vinegar, and butter, which he almost choked to death on.
Oh my God.
And then
Why don't they
Why?
teach you this in school?
they made him take emetics and laxatives, so he was just pooping and barfing all
Oh
over the
my
place.
gosh.
The hell, George? You guys know who George Washington is?
Yeah.
I've heard of him.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Sounds familiar to me.
I'm going to ask my husband. So the efficacy of bloodletting was first disproved in 1628. It was demonstrated as ineffective for pneumonia and fevers in the 1830s. But people kind of didn't care. It remained popular because no one actually understood how diseases
I
worked
just love
They didn't have
leeches.
any, they didn't have any other. Yeah.
or knew how to cure them, and they figured doing something was better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
And sometimes the psychological benefits for patients, which, placebo
Yeah.
effect,
Sure.
outweighed the physical problems that bloodletting caused. But it slowly fell out of favor during the 19th century after it was disproven once again. Other placebos took its place, including mesmerism, which is invisible magnetic force, electroconvulsive therapy, like at the beginning of Return to Oz. Remember when she goes to that place and they
Yes.
shock her brain?
Yeah.
Good movie.
Potions, tonics, and elixirs. But it did persist in some places because it was accessible to everyone, regardless of their social status.
Where do you get leeches from? Like, where do they hang out?
Import them from France.
Yeah,
Like-
apparently France.
No, don't you
But
know
like-
in the movie Stand By
overrun
Me?
with leeches.
I don't take
They
my.
They come out of the
just-
water, right?
Yeah, you just like wade through a yucky stream and
So
then
they
you got
just
them.
kind of hang out in water.
Then you got 'em.
from the water. Okay.
RFK is at home with leeches right now.
He is. So
Just farting.
He's got him in his cervix.
ew.
Ouch, my cervix.
It's like I gotta bring out the leeching
just-
chair.
He's just drinking the goat pee for
Just for fun.
fun.
This is right,
Yeah.
right? This is what I'm supposed to do.
Ugh.
So modern day bloodletting is still practiced in some places. Acupuncturists in California did it until there was a law passed in 2010 to make them stop.
Oh, it's very
Is-
recent.
It was common in Unani medicine, which is a Persian Arabic branch of medicine with roots in the 13th century. It's sometimes used after reconstructive surgery on fingers, ears, or noses to improve blood flow and keep the tissues alive.
Oh.
But you don't necessarily need real leeches anymore. You can use synthesized hirudin, which is the blood thinning protein in their saliva.
Weird.
So
Oh.
you can just put that on. Don't
Cool.
necessarily need a leech.
Over the counter
Definitely
leech.
like that option
Yeah.
better than a bug on me.
Right.
Is it a bug? Is it really considered?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of animal is it? Give us the
Give us the Latin
scientific
name.
breakdown. Yeah, and the Latin nomenclature.
I don't know.
Make something up.
Make something up. Fart succus leeches.
That's exactly it. Fart suckers.
Redis, redis.
Okay, so
What was that?
bloodletting.
The rat that carried the plague?
Yeah, the rat that carried the plague. Black rat is
Ratus.
Ratus.
Redis, redis.
Ratatouille.
And then every time I see a Radisson hotel, I say Ratus Radisson.
Every time.
Yep. Still, to this day. Does anyone have any questions about bloodletting before I move on?
No, I think you covered it very well.
So, next up, whale blubber for rheumatism.
Oh, this is definitely RFK's area of
Whale
expertise.
blubber.
Yep. In 1897, the New York Times republished an 1896 article from an Australian newspaper about the, quote, whale cure. Supposedly, this cure originated when a drunk man stumbled into a whale carcass and emerged free from rheumatism.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Also, remind me where rheumatism is. You don't
Actually,
It's like your joints
my
hurting
very
or
next
something? Yeah, like
note
rheumatoid
says
arthritis.
condition causes swelling, joint inflammation, and loss of motion.
mind. Okay, so yeah, arthritis.
Loss of emotion?
Loss of motion.
Loss of
Lots of
emotion.
emotion.
Don't
I just
care
don't
about
care
anything.
anymore.
Oh, no, I thought you
whale.
said lots of emotion.
Oh, no. Loss of emotion.
Lots of emotion.
So this place called Eden, Australia it was like the place to go sit inside a whale carcass.
Oh, yeah.
So patients stayed at a nearby hotel that they called it the Rheumatism Hotel because these people all stayed there because it was right near the shore and they were waiting for a whale to die and come up on the...
When was this? What year?
Late 1800s?
Late 1800s, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And then they would take a rowboat to the whaling station.
And they would just like climb in this body and hang out?
Well,
Oh, hang on.
Whale?
the whalers were out
Whale?
there.
Whale?
Whale. The whalers dug a narrow grave into the carcass. Then patients would be lowered inside with only their head sticking out.
No, thank you.
The one thing that I read in quotes said, like birthday candles on a cake.
No, thank
What
you
the
at all.
It would be all these people's heads
So they just cut
popping out of the
these
carcass.
sockets into this thing and people just nestle in there.
Yeah.
So the decomposing blubber acted as a poultice. They had to stay in at least 2 hours for short-term relief of pain and inflammation. But if they could make it up to 30 hours,
30?
No.
they could
Quite a gap.
they
30?
they might be able to have up to 1 year of symptom relief.
So this actually worked? Or is this a placebo
No.
thing? I don't know.
Unfortunately, the odor could linger for days, no matter how long
Well,
they spent
yeah.
inside.
There was like a bunch of people at the same time doing
Yeah.
this? So they were just hanging out, just like, what's up, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel,
What's up, Tony?
my joints feel great, but I stink. For 30 hours?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
The thinking behind it was that the heat and gases emitted by the decomposing carcass created a sweat box filled with healing compounds.
Oh, my God. RFK is going to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see
I
this.
hope
on the
he's
White
not
House
listening to
lawn.
this.
Please turn it
Don't
off,
do it,
RFK.
RFK. The most likely origin story is Aborigines who originally lived in Eden observed removing meat from a whale carcass and crawling inside to cover up with whale fat. That's what they would do.
What?
Newspaper reports publicized the treatment. For example, a Florida newspaper published an article on what they called blubber baths.
No.
Blubber bath. They charge for this, I take it? Like this was
I don't think so. I think I read something that said it was
was, like,
free.
public?
on the house.
But then I read something that I think made it sound like they had to pay for it. So I'm not
come
sure.
one, come all.
It spread to the U.S. and Europe before declining alongside the whaling industry, which brings me to commercial whaling. Talk to your kids about it before someone else does.
That's right. Good quote.
What?
Sorry, it's always the state. It's always
All right.
All right. Any questions?
What
Okay.
the fuck?
That
about
is too broad of a question.
So it was just one guy said that he was drunk. So what did you say? He was drunk or something?
He was drunk and he stumbled into a whale carcass
And
and,
then he said he
decided
felt
to lay
Stumble
down.
into a whale carcass.
And then he's like, I feel great. And that's kicked off this whole thing?
Yeah.
For how long were they doing this?
supposedly. It wasn't really that long.
But
And they
it
would, like,
spread to all the
Wait for
countries.
beached whales?
Yeah.
And then they would just like pop holes.
Quick, everybody!
Get
Birthday
in
candles.
here while the blubber's fresh.
Ew.
30 hours, you'll feel great.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah. So that's the blubber,
I'm guessing
Blubber
they don't do
baths.
that anymore.
We were dumb.
the whale cure.
I mean, humans have to stumble through all this stuff in order to figure it out. It's a scientific method.
Yep.
Mhm.
And that brings us to our final section, contraception.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Talk about fucking.
In the ancient times,
Well, not fucking. Well, yeah, fucking.
modern historians believe that most ancient forms of birth control were ineffective except for the pull-out method.
How'd that work for
It's
you?
always been a classic.
Abstinence. That's not even abstinence. You're still fucking.
In 3000 BC, the first mention of a condom appears in Homer's Iliad. Apparently, the king used a goat bladder to
Yeah.
protect his wife from serpents and scorpions in his semen.
Gotta protect from that.
one of the oldest recorded condoms was made of a pig intestine, and it had a user manual that suggested soaking it in warm milk before use
Yuck.
Oh, why?
to soften it up.
All right.
It was
Make something up, Beth.
easier to roll on. I don't know.
Yeah, pinch and roll it. Milky.
In ancient Greece, they said what they needed to do was jump backwards 7 times and drink the water that blacksmiths use to cool their metal.
What? Wait, like before you do it?
No, after. Yeah, afterwards, the woman would jump backwards 7 times and then drink the water that blacksmiths
Drink
use
that,
to
like,
cool their metal,
that
which is
is
The quenching
crazy.
water?
it was basically toxic sludge full of lead.
I mean,
Oh my
that
gosh.
may have done something along the lines of like
Poisoning
you're
you.
poisoning yourself so you abort or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, man.
Or like you just, that's nasty. What?
And then their final idea was to squat and sneeze immediately after sex.
That mean that could queef it out.
Oh, God.
Well, if you want it to
Stop doing that.
if you want it to go in, you're supposed to lay there and put your legs up in the
Right.
air. So,
Right.
What
so
else?
in India, they would use crocodile or elephant poop to cover up the cervix.
What?
I just took a drink of what? Why?
do that while
Of
I'm
all the
talking.
things.
That seems toxic.
Shove some shit in there, quick.
It does, yeah.
Oh.
Ugh.
In Indonesia, they used opium pods as diaphragms, or they would put the flowers from the opium in their vaginas.
Mm.
I'm not an idiot. I just want to preface that. So the cervix goes, does the sperm need to go through the cervix?
Yeah.
Okay. The cervix is before the tubes.
The fallopian.
I wasn't sure of the order of operations inside there.
Yeah.
I thought the cervix was like right before the uterus. I'm not.
No.
Okay.
The doctor can like reach it. Just...
Yeah, I guess so. It's not that deep in there. See how effaced it is.
Yeah.
I got some
You've
turds.
had like 17 kids.
I
so
know.
you know.
I wasn't sure if they were even on the right track there. Probably not with the poop.
No, probably not. Egypt, 1550 BC, one of the first birth control prescriptions was written on papyrus. It gave instructions to make a tampon made of seed wool soaked in ground thorn tree dates and honey.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah, it's a lot better than shit.
In China, 900 BC, women were advised to swallow 16 tadpoles fried in mercury immediately after sex. So you'd have to have them prepared first.
No, thank you.
And like next to the bed
Oh
and the
my
mercury
in a little
was-
Tupperware container.
Ew, give me my tadpoles.
My fried tadpoles.
Oh,
And
no.
mercury's highly
Toxic,
this was
yeah.
killing people.
Effectively acted as a poison. Many women were permanently sterilized from doing
Yeah.
this.
It worked, I guess.
Others endured damage to their liver or kidneys and other major organs, and some died.
Others gave birth to frogs.
Yeah.
Oh, God. The Middle Ages. Women wore amulets made of mule's earwax,
What?
weasel's
I
testicles.
didn't even know mules
The
could get
hell?
earwax.
Why not? I don't know why they would use it for this.
I don't know what would make them think of it, but a mule's earwax, weasel's testicles, and a bone from the right side of a black cat.
This is insane.
See,
This
you-
is some witchcraft.
I was gonna say you hear this stuff in stories of like Eye of Newt
Yeah.
and like shit, and you think it's just made up for the story, but this is they were doing earwax from a mule.
Yeah.
Ugh.
In medieval Italy, women would keep weasel testicles in their cleavage.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I don't know.
God.
Or they would strap them to their leg.
What?
The testicles?
Yeah.
So they had fake testicles?
They would strap them to like their upper thigh and keep them there, and they would prevent them from getting
How
pregnant.
big do you
That
think
would
weasel
prevent them
testicles?
from having sex, probably.
How big do you think that
Weevil?
weasel
I
testicles
think
are?
very tiny for the weevil.
I don't know. Weasel testicles? Those dudes are hung as hell.
Oh my God.
In 16th century Canada, they used beaver balls ground into fine powder and added to moonshine.
No.
Doesn't sound so bad compared to some of this other stuff.
From the 17th to 19th centuries, we had England and France. That's when the chastity belts were popular, iron chastity belts. Fashion magazines advertised them as rape protection,
Whoa.
especially for women. A lot of women were joining the workforce at that time, and they wanted to like protect themselves from assault. And then men sometimes made their partners wear them to prevent cheating and masturbation too. But mostly the cheating. And then in modern day, Depression era US, they used Lysol as douche.
No.
Lysol?
Yeah. And a contraceptive, which caused inflammation, burning, and death
Ugh.
for some women. In the 1930s, they would use a wood block pessary.
Huh?
A what?
So it's like something that you stick up there to cover the cervix.
Wood?
A wood block. So it says it was doorstop sized,
What?
6-sided block with divots on the sides.
Are you kidding me?
Used since the ancient times in Egypt and Rome.
How do you get that in there?
Like a
Doorstop?
20-sided die.
Just,
But
like,
yeah,
plug it.
in the 30s was when they were finally banned and declared
Thank
an
you.
instrument of torture.
Yeah.
In 1950s, United States, Coca-Cola was used as a douche.
Really?
Because the doctors thought that the sugar would, quote, explode sperm cells.
Guys are drinking it, just exploding their own balls.
It's like Coke and Mentos.
You're just exploding your own balls.
Coke?
But it did kill some sperm in a test tube, so that's why they thought it worked.
I mean, lots of stuff would kill sperm in a test tube, probably. I mean, you put it up there.
Jewish women, for many, many years since ancient times, have used sea sponges wrapped in silk and
Sea sponge.
attached to a string like a tampon.
Weird.
Is that like
it's
a-
still in use today, I guess,
Really?
in the Jewish.
Is that like a sea creature, like
Yeah.
an anemone or something,
Like
like a starfish, or
I mean,
Yeah.
it's not a starfish.
you know what I mean? Some kind of
Ew, don't stick a starfish up
some
there.
kind of. It's no more crazy than half the
That's
shit
true.
she's telling us.
Try a seahorse.
Try a sea. Yeah. Coral or anything.
A jellyfish.
Ew.
Jellyfish. Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what they sound like.
the little tentacles dangling out. Like, it will sting the ding dong and you don't get pregnant. I wouldn't.
I
No.
So then I have a little.
Pufferfish.
Uh,
That'll pop the sperm.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, God.
I have a final bonus. It was just like not a lot of stuff about it. It was just like one line, and I was like, I still want to talk about this. Medieval cancer treatment.
Oh, fun.
So medieval doctors would press a sacrificed puppy, kitten, rabbit, or lamb on top of a tumor so that the cancer would feed off of the animal instead of the human patient.
What?
Oh, did that work?
You're like, let me kill this kitten.
No.
And I'm just gonna set it on your I don't know,
What?
leg
I
tumor.
would just be sobbing. Oh
I
my
wonder what
God.
why did it have to be dead for the cancer to transfer? Like they're trying to.
I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, I kind of see what they were going for.
I
maybe.
suppose.
Really?
Oh,
I mean, I guess I don't. Yeah. What the fuck?
Try a jellyfish before I try
Yeah,
a
but-
kitten.
So that's part 1 of Mad Medicine. So what
Oh.
my goal is to do at least one other episode like this, and it'll be another like 3 main topics and then a little bonus at the end.
And that'll be in your next episode or just in the future?
I don't know. What would be better? What do you think, listeners?
Yes.
Do you want to
weigh
hear?
in.
Do you want to hear part 2 in another couple of weeks, or would you rather wait a little longer?
I want to hear it right now.
Yeah, you should have brought it all.
Yeah, you should have brought it all.
There's just so much
There
I
is
would
a
never
lot.
have finished.
But
Yeah.
it's
I bought a whole ass book.
Did you?
To read. Yeah. It's under the references. I have a link to buy it. It's called Quackery.
You're putting way more effort into these episodes for research than I am.
A brief history of the worst ways to cure everything. And it's a really interesting book.
Yeah, I bet.
I bet in hundreds of years they're going to look back at what we're doing and they're going to be like, ha ha ha. what the fuck?
Radiation.
Yeah, it's all relative. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's progress, I guess. You got to do some weird shit to figure stuff out. I
Yeah.
know some of this stuff is a little weird. But I didn't know if you were going to go into like the present day because there's some pretty weird shit people do to try to not have babies too. Like Frito bags.
Excuse me? Ken, what do you know that we don't know?
You
Original flavor, chili cheese.
never- well, the chili cheese is an extra
Those
layer
twisty
of
ones?
spicy
What are we
protection.
talking here?
Flavor twists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the flavor twist.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
It's just I feel like there's still a lot of stuff going on today that is.
But what do you know about Fritos that we don't know?
You put your wiener in a Frito bag.
Excuse me?
Use it as a condom. You never heard people doing shit like that?
What?
Oh, you
Beth
guys-
is gagging right now.
I've heard stories.
I have not.
Like the goat bladder. It's like the modern version of a goat bladder. Use Frito bags.
Frito bags.
Use whatever's lying around.
Yeah.
It didn't work for Ken. That's why he has all these kids.
I know. I've been buying all of these Frito-Lays. I'm trying different
Try
flavors.
a different flavor, yeah.
Pringles can. There's a lot of.
Oh my God, Pringles can.
Like a popsicle sleeve. Like those frozen pops. Anything.
The plastic ones, like Otter Pops?
Nothing's working.
Otter Pops.
I have all these kids. The Flintstones ones. The orange cream ones. I bet there's
No
stuff.
more, please.
There's stuff mixed
No
into
more
our
what?
medical
Kids.
stuff
Oh.
that
can't
we're
keep track
doing
of them
shit wrong right now. I guarantee it. And people are going to look at us.
You
and
might be with your Frito bag, but
you
I'm
know,
all right over
I'll
here.
try anything. YOLO, as the kids say.
YOLO.
Yeah, that's all. That Blubber one though.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Yucky.
Yeah.
Like one guy kicked that whole thing off.
A drunk guy. Who
He's probably
listens to a drunk guy?
Half of Australia, or was that Australia?
Yeah,
You said,
well,
and it spread to the.
and then somehow they figured out that other
Somehow.
origin story about the Aborigines. But yeah, who knows?
Somehow they figured out it wasn't working.
Hmm.
They still do the leech stuff for certain things, like you said.
Yeah.
Like they were onto a little bit of something,
Yeah.
here and there. But some of that's pretty.
Little bit.
Some of those are some pretty wild assumptions about the human body that they were making.
Mm-hmm.
Put some shit on your cervix.
And on that note, thanks for tuning in to Got the Morbs. Don't try this at home.
Don't try any of this at
No.
all.
Please don't.
You can do the Frito bag if you want.
It's not going to work, but you can do it. Let us know what flavor you try.
Oh, flaming hot.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
So once upon a time, Beth and I made a list of everything that we thought was funny. We were 12 when we started this list, and it's just called The List. One thing I want to say about the list, though, that I don't think we really explained when we started doing this, is that part of the reason why it's so funny to us that we're doing these now is that no one has ever seen the list besides Beth and I. We have kept
Andrew
it.
seen it?
No, we have kept it a secret from everyone in our life. No spouses or significant others, not even our other bestie Andrew, no siblings, nothing. No one was ever allowed to see it. And they've tried and they've wanted to. No, not even Ken.
I've seen it.
No,
I've
you
looked at it
haven't.
over your
Well,
shoulder.
now you have. But
Well,
when
yeah.
it was like
I feel special.
when
though.
it was active, people would want to see it and we'd be like, nope. And they knew about it. Like if someone said something funny or did something funny, we'd be like, oh, that's going on the list. They know about it. Or we'd be friends with someone and then be like, you're on our list, don't you? But so
such
it's the
creeps.
fact that we're like revealing this now after all these years. That's part of the appeal. That's why this is so funny. And on that note, we had a request to tell one of the stories that a friend of ours knew about, but he's never seen the list either. So Fred wanted me to tell this story.
Okay.
Beth and I were in our early 20s. I think we were living together at the time in our first apartment, and I think we were in college at the time. We probably were like coming home from college or something one day. We were driving around together. You were driving.
Mm-hmm.
And we were hungry, so we stopped at Arby's. And while we were waiting in line for our food at the window, I think what happened is that we were talking about how funny it is that like the plural of some words, like the plural of leaf is leaves.
Mhm.
What if the plural of beef was beeves?
Well, because I didn't know if I should say I want 2 or whatever, however many roast beefs or
beeves.
roast beef sandwiches. I didn't know which one to say.
But it's like, why couldn't it be leaves and leaf and leaves? Beef
well, no,
and beeves?
it is beeves is the actual plural of
No,
beef, meaning like a
no.
cow.
Oh, I did not know that actually.
You didn't?
was. No.
I thought you knew that all this
No,
time.
I thought we were being funny.
No, I knew it was a real word.
Okay, I did not know it was a
I mean,
real word.
I didn't. No.
No.
If that ruins the story, then no, I didn't. No.
I don't think it matters. But so we're laughing about that while we're waiting. And I dared Beth to say, thanks for the beeves when they gave the food. And I didn't think she was really going to do it. And I think Beth didn't even know if she was really going to do it until the last minute. And then she decided to. But as she was saying it, she also started driving away because she was a little bit embarrassed. So what the person at the window heard was, thanks for the beeves! As she drove away. And we just were laughing so hard.
We have so many good drive-through stories.
We really do. So that's for you, Fred. Thanks for the beeves. And thanks for tuning in to Got the Morbs. Bye. You're snorting.
I'm over here dying at beeves. This has been Got the Morbs, an oddcast. If you enjoy hearing us talk about spooky, weird, gross stuff in a wildly inappropriate manner, please rate, review, and subscribe on whatever platform you use for podcasts. These things don't take much time to do, and they can really help us gain visibility and grow the show. You could also follow us on Instagram at Got the Morbs Oddcast, or over on Facebook at Got the Morbs and Oddcast. Oh, and we also accept topic suggestions and love letters at gotthemorbsoddcast@gmail.com. Thanks, Morbies.